Good afternoon, peace and blessings. I just want to continue on what I usually make my content about, spiritual warfare and the correlation between, narcissism and, demon possession. Having demons attached to your vessel, fully possessed or, strongholds. You have to realize this war, on masculinity, this war on, your soul, this war on, alpha mindset, it's all, demonically programmed through the Freemasons. The powers to be. It's not a secret. This is Google, searchable information. I'm not just pulling the rabbit out the hat. Anybody with the gift of discernment or just, simple, God, blessed wisdom, can, find this information out. It's just things that are just hidden in plain sight, literally. Or, actually, to be honest, Freemasons kind of, blatantly push, certain symbols, into the world, into the matrix, kind of themselves anyway. So once you put the puzzle pieces together, you can kind of figure it out. Majority of the car symbols, Freemason, paganish, the origin, BMW, checkerboard, the Benz 3-star, symbolism, Hyundai, it's like a, divine feminine symbol. I mean, everything's, pagan in America, basically. In other places as well. But it's Freemason controlled. It was paganism. It's satanic. It was demonic. You have to realize this is a simulation the world is under. It is under a demonic spell of witchcraft to bring you to hell, to get you in love with, to get you infatuated with the concept of burning in hell, like it's fun, like it's a party, like it's the thing to do. By the Freemasons, by the devil, but really the Freemasons. The devil, but demonically controlled, through Freemasons. This earth, not just America, not just, your state, not just your city, the globe, earth. It is under a demonic spell of witchcraft. As lovers of God, as chosen like I am, the light of this world, we disrupt that matrix. Our souls set off a high vibrational frequency, into the matrix, to dispel the basically, pull the curtain back of the spell of witchcraft this world is under, just by existing. If you love God, especially if you're chosen, you understand, in the beginning stages of you being activated, you're walking in place, people just look at you like they hate you because it's their demons. It's you wrestle with the spirit, not with the flesh. People are under demon possession. It is what it is. They got, Lil Nas X, dancing on the devil's, what, and stuff like that. And that's a kid's artist. I don't think anybody, 35 and over, is clicking up, Lil Nas X on YouTube. I just highly doubt it. It's a children's artist, so you gotta understand. LB, is being preached and being teaching to middle school classrooms. Even you got a little girl on Instagram, singing Sexy Red, Pound Town, word for word. You have to understand, people, you wrestle with the spirit, not the flesh. This is a very demonic, dark world, a very dark spell we're under now since 2020. 2020 marked the end of times. It marked the end of the biblical order, between men and women. Women were given social, power over men. Not no real power, not no power to shake and move things in this world, really. Just social power. Disrupting the biblical order, that God set in the Bible between man and woman. Marking the end of times. Pushed through the Freemasons. But really Satan, the devil and his high-ranking demons and demons in general. You have to realize, you have to see it. With the gift of discernment, you will see it. I see it very prevalently. This world is a simulation. This world is like the Matrix. This world is like GTA. It's like a video game. Spiritually, this is the physical realm, and our home is really our creation. Our Father, our Creator, is in the spiritual realm, Yahweh, and Jesus, Yeshua as well. But this is the physical realm. We're born, in a physical vessel, but we're of the spirit. We're of the soul. You have your soul. Most people, right now, that you come across, that you're chilling with, maybe if you haven't realized it yet, what we're spiritually going through, what this world is under, the spell of witchcraft, they're demonic vessels. They're demonic vessels. It's a sad thing to say, but it's just true. At least 80% of the world is under demonic possession. That's how strong the devil has a hold in this world. That's how far we are at the end times. That's how far we are to the rapture. At least 80% of this earth is under full demon possession. As I currently talk, I'm going to, upload this video on YouTube. At least 80%. So you have to realize we wrestle with the spirit, not the flesh. You're not just, narcissism, the world will call it, a personality disorder. It is demons. It is demon possession. in a legion of them. You know, Jesus cast the legion of demons into the swine, and they went to the river. But there's no one like Jesus. There was only one Jesus. There's only one Yeshua. There's no one to cast these people's demons out anymore, other than themselves and other than chosen. You know, I don't have the gift to cast demons out, so I can't do it. Maybe I can get it, through God, through Yahweh. If as time goes by, I don't have it yet. I just have the gift of discernment, wisdom, the ability to see spirits. Those are my spiritual gifts, currently right now. But I'm leveling up. I'm in my wilderness stage, mode period, whatever you want to label it as, So, I'm spiritually leveling up as we speak, every day, literally. The Matrix is, I've understood this Matrix, for 4 years. I just, was preparing, to, enter this world, and step into my destiny, for 4 years, literally. It maybe took the devil, by surprise, and good. You have to keep the devil on his toes. Keep devil guessing. The devil plays a guessing game, so you got to keep him guessing. You have to keep him guessing what makes you tick, but he doesn't understand that I overstand the things of the Matrix. I understand we're in a simulation. I understand people are demon-possessed. Everything is a joke to me, literally, because it's demons. It's, it is what it is. You have to understand it. If you have the gift of discernment, if you are a chosen light of this world, or if you are even just a lover of God, you understand. These are the times to maximize your prayer regimens, maximize your spiritual strongholds through Yahweh. These people, these narcs, these demon, these empty vessels for demons to jump in and out of. They're NPC. They're NPC like. They have no lives no more. They live in their physical damnation out before their spiritual one. So they will seek to do nothing but folly, seek to do nothing but sin, seek to do nothing but foolishness, seek to do nothing but make it difficult for peoples and the lovers of God to function in this world, to cohabitate. Because they have demons. I'm a physical testament to that. Everything I've gone through is straight. My family turned against me because I love God. Friends, people, everyone I come across, since in this 4 years, since I've been activated, on for the kingdom of light, has, hated me to some extent, has shown me their horns. I call it showing their horns. I'm so spiritually leveled up now that people can't even hide their horns anymore. People used to be able to hide their horns, a few years ago. They can't even hide them anymore. That's how spiritually leveled up I've become. Through Yahweh, thanks to God, through the gift of discernment, and spiritually leveling up, doing my due diligence. And you were chosen, maybe you've just been activated, maybe you was before, you didn't understand, but I'm telling you now. Make haste, with your, spiritual strongholds that you collected. Everyone has different ones, I pray a lot, I read the Bible at least 6 times a week, at least a few pages. But I pray. I'm a prayer warrior. Pray a lot. But God knows what you're going to pray for before. So you try not to, just pray for, the same thing every day. Just pray for what you need at the moment, if you are feeling that way in your spirit. But, pray. Just pray, Give thanks to God. God protects you. He has angels around you, protect you. These people, these NPCs in the simulation understand that. But they can't allow you to know that they understand. They're forced by them demons that control their vessel, to play the human game. They're playing the human game. Literally, they're playing human. You have to understand it. You have to see it. They're not able to admit what even if you tell them straight to their face, like, I understand this, and that. Their face or their body language will show you that they understand, but they cannot say it. They cannot physically. They're forced, by the demons, that control their vessel. They're playing the human game. But people show their horns as you become spiritually stronger. When your connection to God becomes stronger, people cannot hide their horns anymore and resist the devil, and he shall flee. You have to show the devil that there's nothing he can throw your way to get you to curse God. That is the devil's, one of his main tactics, to get you to curse God and get you to hate these vessels. I do not hate these vessels. I do not hate people that are under demonic possession. I do not, I do not seek to be like them. I do not, feel slighted by who they are, what they have. You're empty vessel for demons, and I am not. There's nothing that you have that possesses materially, that who you are as a person would make me want to be you. I'm a vessel for God. It is a big difference. It is a huge difference. But these reprobate-minded, empty vessels cannot understand that. So they throw you a lot of material, spiritual attacks, a lot of foolishness, folly. Because that's all they understand is folly, because they're demon-riddled. They wouldn't understand. They wouldn't understand you just seek to get to heaven, and there's nothing that really matters other than really heaven for you as a lover of God. But to them, it's whatever makes them, distracted enough, to not really think about hell every 2 seconds, in fear. So you have to realize what you wrestle with, You're wrestling with the spirit, not of the flesh. But you cannot hate them. I do not hate anybody. My mother has demons. My little brother, my little sister, my grandmothers, maybe 90% of my family. I do not hate them. I pity them. I pity the fact that they were spiritually aware enough, to not be demon riddled. I really pity. I don't hate them because I know I'm going to heaven. I know, at least 80%. Out of 20, they're going to go to hell. And it's not to be funny. It's not to poke fun at it. It's just the truth. It's the sad truth. So I do not hate them. 80% out of 20 of the people that are going to burn in hell. I mean, it's just the truth. This is the narrow path of heaven that we walk. And they walk the broad path to hell because they seek to be beta controlled by the Freemasons, by the spirits, that are controlling their vessels, to have, a little minuscule fun, to burn hell. I mean, it is what it is. You have to understand it. You have to see it. There's nothing on this earth, that is worth a ticket to your damnation. God says, do not love the world. People love everything in the world. People love the world so much that they literally had demons riddle their vessel. That's how much people love the world. People love the world more than their own mother, more than their own kids, more than their own spouse, more than everything. Because they not seek to bring, their spouse, their kids, their mothers, their to heaven. They do not seek to do anything to do that. Just folly, just sin, just foolishness. So obviously you hate them. That's what people are literally psychologically telling themselves and me. And whoever's a lover of God, that's what you're saying. That's what you're blatantly saying. And it is very sad. I don't hate anybody like that. I'd really pity you. And the choices that you made in life, that will hinder you from heaven. You have to realize it. And like I always say, cloak yourself. The armor of God is very prevalent. These are the end times. The mark of the beast is literally being promoted on the news. In the Bible, it says, you get the mark of the beast, you cannot enter heaven no matter what you do, no matter how much repenting you do. And at least 75% of the world is going to get that mark. Trust me, they're going to get that chip. They're going to get that mark because they're beta. They follow everything they see. Even if it is a path to hell, even if it's a golden ticket to Satan's chocolate factory of burning fire, they're going to follow everything. They want to be everything they see because they have no spiritual connection to themselves. It is just a sad fact. I do not hate anyone like that. I really pity you. I walk around this simulation, this matrix, and laugh everything off. Rookie season, I would be so proud of myself, how far I came through the grace of Yah. But I laugh everything off because I know I'm going to heaven. Whoever follows me through the teachings of Yah is going to heaven as well. And whoever wants to stay, even if you want to act like you want to stay here, I'm going to leave you the heck behind with no questions asked because that's what you deserve. Because people have been going to church their whole lives. People understand what the Bible is. People understand what God is. People understand what hell is. So there's no excuse. And if you are demon-possessed, you definitely know what the heck is going to happen to you. So there's no excuse to not try to fight them off. So I don't really seek to cast my pearls to the swine too much. I don't hate people that are on demonic, strongholds or full demon possession, but I do not seek to really cast my pearls to swine so they can infect me. It is business. It is the business of souls. Peace and blessings.